Alright, howdy and welcome all to the Shadow Demon Voidcast. I'm your host, Shadow Demon. Today we're going to be continuing my attempt at playing Voidbreaker. Let's get right into it and see if I can beat stage 1. Going with the pistol this time because I did better last time with this than the assault rifle.
Subject 1473. Testing in effect. Observation protocol initiated.
Optic. Floating red dots. 2x optic. We're just going to immediately equip a red dot on my pistol. There we go. Got a little bit better aim now. I gotta watch out for those guys. Got him. Pop that one. Come on. There we go. Just looking for more stuff to fling. Ah. They're much easier to deal with when stunned. I think he's the last one. There we go. Let's see what loot I get. Increasing fire rate while triggers held down doesn't really help me with a single shot pistol. Up weapon damage and inflict shock with electric shock. Or 3-round burst. We're gonna go with a 3-round burst. Let's go for an added challenge for the right away.
Information broadcast. Experiencing pain during the testing protocol is within normal parameters and expected program functionality. Pain.
Alright. I deal less damage,
Testing data. Remember, discomfort
but I get a rare chest as a reward.
sensation.
Considering I'm early on using a pistol, damage is not going to affect me that much. Just means I gotta be a little bit more strategic. I've also got 3-round burst, which is useful. There we go. That was a good hit. Also, having the 3-round burst and stunning the enemies means they take more damage. Being strategic with shooting at only really the stunned enemies. Ouch. Will be my best bets. Got him. Alright. That could have gone better, but for the most part, it worked out in my favor. Alright, we'll start off with the item chest. Usually that doesn't have anything interesting. Alright, Void Burst adaptation, chance to inflict electricity. Alright. Down slot invoker or plasma projectile. We're gonna go down slot. I'll rearrange that in a second. Reduces the cooldown between bursts. Last wave charged. Seems 2 ammo. Increases accuracy, but increases hip fire damage. And we'll go blast wave charge. That's a different ammo type that I could use. I'll save that for probably the mini boss. Down slot invoker, though, we will put that on there. So this opens up one additional mod slot. Yeah, I need a different type. I don't have much money, so the store isn't going to be very helpful, so we'll go this way.
Notice to all subjects. Attempting to flee is inefficient. This is your designated domicile now. The program is your home. The program provides security and stability for your domain. There is no necessity to seek elsewhere.
Okay, so this is going to delete one of my mods at random and give me 4 in exchange. I will take that. Okay, so that gave me an ability. Ice Piercer, left slot invoker, and grenade amp. You give me an ability, and we can pop those open. But I lost my 3-round burst. Actually, if I go like that, that gives me more. Well, yeah, it's about the same. Yeah. None of these are really good. I lost my 3-round burst, which was a rare mod. But I can get them pretty easy. I hit one of his projectiles with that throw. Which caused detonate early and not stun him like I wanted. Big group there. Ouch, that hurt. This is gonna suck. Aim right, I can usually catch him. Nope. I need to go find me some explosives. There we go. Got him. One left, I think. There we go. Lost more health there than I wanted to. We'll take the extra credits here. Got 137. I think that shop would be a good idea. Helmet stabilizer, stacks indefinitely. Increases the duration of slot. Wow, to the left. Anything placed to the left of it will get a repeat. Yeah, we're gonna find a mod to repeat. That would just up my grenade damage. That's damage done to frozen targets. For now, we will increase the number of missiles from our ability. Well, let's see what we find. this next fight is supposed to be a boss, so we will have to. I'm going to make use of these charge it, or this blast wave charge. Usually there's like explosives nearby, something I can prime with. That's not good. Got a couple with that red barrel. There we go. Excellent. Alright, got Decryptor, Voidium, and left slot repeater min, which blocks 2 of my slots. Not great. Plasma, Ice Shot, or Grenade Amp. Yeah, we're gonna go Ice. And just hit it with a repeater immediately. Alright. We got a store here, and some money in a crate. Let's see if it's got anything good.
Is among the most common afflictions of organic life.
Got Cluster, Scatter, Credit Rage, Bandolier, 60% magazine size,
For your new eternal life.
and Magnetic Interference. Up damage, but random movement. Really should be using my grenade more. Yeah, we're gonna get the cluster munitions. Yeah. That'll work nicely. Two challenges and a fight. Or some loot, an obelisk, and then a difficult fight. Let's grab the loot. Don't think I can handle a challenge right now. Ooh. Gotta remember the slide. Okay, so we have a encrypted, which would cost me 30 to open. And then just a regular item chest. Up, slot repeater. You know what? I've got it. Strike Enhancer increases the melee damage. Glacier enemies will become frozen. Impact Protocol. Yeah, we're gonna pick that up. Shift that to there, put that there, and just up slot repeat that. So, my grenades have a bigger radius.
Notice to all subjects. Time within the program operates at 1,000 of real-world velocity. There is no cause for concern regarding lost moments with loved ones. You will return in no time at all, literally.
I don't have enough credits. Let me look around and see if there's a box that would get me the credits. Or that might get me the credits. I just need 8. Yep. Alright. Let's go gambling. I got nothing. Ah, there's an anomaly here. Oh, right. I need to get up there. Yeah, I gotta take the data cube here. Place it in there. And then defend. Cleared the area. Somehow. Alright. Blast Cutter I've used before, which is awesome. Skyfire would be great with something like the assault rifle, I think. And then charge shots. Nah, we're going with Blast Cutter. Alright, I got an obelisk and a skull. So, an obelisk gonna fight.
This is a subject announcement. Please note that extra communal conversation is not permitted. A strict no contact protocol is enforced at all deviations. Subjects.
You know, this one isn't going as well as it could, so we're gonna take the risk. I got double health and double credits. Alright. Oh, that was beautiful. I dropped so many of them with that hit. Starting to run out of explosives, I think. There's just a ton down there. There we go. Just gotta outrun the blast wave. Nope. Luckily, there's some health around here. Up slot repeater, corrosive strike. That could be good. Velocity up. We're gonna snag the corrosive damage. I'm gonna drop this crappy repeater and stick on the corrosive damage. I forgot to even check what I was going to. Alright. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Oh, it's the boss fight. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose here again, like I usually do. Yep. Damn. That was probably the worst I've ever done against him.
If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. Although here, it's less try
I
again.
got a decryptor, but not enough void to get anything.
Well, better luck this run, eh?
Wouldn't be bad. Actually, I'll unlock that and the credit one next. And start dumping points into there just to get more. You know what? We're going in with the assault rifle again. I got a 30-round mag. Let's see how this goes.
Subject 1473. Protocol initialized. Observation cycle has started.
2x, canted sight, or simple red dot. Just gotta throw on a 2x sight. Yeah. Usually there's a chest over here. There we go. I got health and right side. We'll pop those open. And I got a couple of credit boxes here. Nice. Deleted that one. And I'm doing shit this time. There we go. Ouch. There we go. I was able to recover from that. Fire tether, throwing objects, people will ignite them or deal fire damage. Extra damage to staggered enemies or plasma. We're gonna go fire tether. So I do a lot of throwing stuff. We're gonna go for the early loot as opposed to the obelisk. Instead of gambling, I will stick to stuff I know will be effective, or at least potentially be effective.
Initial entry into the program may induce minor cognitive distortion. Do not cause alarm.
And And we get a little bit more loot. Or, not loot, lore.
Recalibration to its new enhanced reality. This sensation is transient and will dissipate in due time.
Nope, didn't get anything really useful here. Just the... Oh. Final impact core.
Well,
We will get that schematic.
nice find. Schematics are unprocessed module fragments, untapped potential. Take it to a schematic researcher in the bunker. I don't know whether he knows about them, but around here, you can't pass up a chance at...
Ah.
Not if you want to survive.
I am having trouble hitting that. There we go. Hit the rail that time. Ouch. Got the stunned one. There we go. Oh, I definitely gotta lure a bunch of them here. Got both of them with that. Gotta avoid the running landmines. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. So we got mini rockets, cost amp. Price reduction of 50% on shop items. And Orbi. Up weapon damage, reduce velocity. Sight reduction in projectile gravity. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then hit the shop. Or wait. I'm gonna hit the obelisk in this fight, and hopefully I can hit the shop afterwards.
Notice. All external communications nullified. External inputs deemed
Just hoping to get a little bit more credits.
program contract. Experiencing isolation.
One random for 4 regular. There's a 25% chance it hits either my right slot invoker or my cost amp. I'm gonna gamble. I got fucking garbage. And I lost my fire mod. Don't need a one-op, and I don't need a canted. No additional effect for repeating. Ugh. That was rough. Yeah, I could just click. Alright. Well, hopefully this next mod gives me something useful. I missed that throw horribly. Well, I lucked out though and got two people I didn't even realize. Crushed him to death. I'm getting my ass kicked. Oink. Grab the health from that. Got him and him. There we go. Man, he's in a tough spot. Let me see if I can find some explosives to use against him. There we go. Just got a wee bit of height advantage to take him down. Also, I love the destructible environments. Alright. Electric shock, speed boost, or down slot invoker. 2 slots below it. Oh, electric shock. I can go like that. Actually, if I drop there, there. Yeah, that allows me to get additional shock. Or, yeah, increases the chance for it. I can repeat it twice. So at least makes use of 2 of those mods I sacrificed the fire tether for. I got hit by the effect. anomaly here. What the hell? I think I missed. Yeah, I don't know. I just got lucky with that grenade. Jesus. Got him. Ah, didn't time that jump right. Didn't aim it right either. I'm getting low on health. Alright, let's see if I can attract them all over here and detonate that. Got me at least a few of them. Health is still critical. Yeah, I'm on my last sliver of health. Damn. Just barely dodged the one just to get hit by the next one. That did not work out in my favor.
You don't succeed. Try and try again. Although here, it's less try again and more get ripped apart repeatedly. Well, better luck this run, eh?
Alright. Keep trying with the assault rifle. I think having the optics crate at the start here will make this better.
473. Initiating testing protocol. Observation start.
2x, 2x, or 1x. Alright. Let's hopefully do better this time. So just eliminate that right away. And that guy. Oh, crap. Yeah, did manage to hit him with the cone. Perfect. That could have gone better, but I will deal with it. Ha. Credits. Bless Cutter, Bless Wave Charge, or Fire Strike. Just because I can now, that lets me use my sword here to cut things, and we're gonna go for the loot instead of the obelisk, because that early obelisk might not be worthwhile having.
For your processing, the program has surgically nullified hunger and thirst receptors within subject's biological framework. This augmentation
I can't pick up the void chest.
engagement with the program, free from the interference of biological inefficiencies. You are most welcome.
Alright. Just going to start by launching myself over here, grabbing the explosives, and dealing with an engineer. If only they were that easy to deal with in real life. that was worthwhile. Stunned him with a grenade. There we go. I gotta remember how effective the grenades are and make more use of them. Skyfire, left slot repeater, or optic. We're gonna go left slot repeater. And for now, we'll just increase the destruction radius. Yeah, let's go for a challenge, because I don't really have a whole lot of money.
May we remind all subjects to allocate minimum 5 minutes per day cycle to generate our superior interest.
Rare chest for increased damage. Let's do this. Not seeing any crates around. Go. Occasionally lure them into a nice tight spot. From him. Whew. Area cleared. That gives me a rare mod. Plus a fire one, apparently. Alright, rare chest. Amped. Credit rage. More damage for every credit I have. currently get +5 damage. Or Bandolier. 60% magazine size. That brings me from 30 to 48. Instantly ignite all staggered enemies. That could be good. Heat burn adapter. 1 second cooldown. Slight chance to ignite enemies. Or just fire shot with burn damage. I tend to stun enemies, so I'm going to go for the one that just automatically ignites them. And I got an up slot repeater. That stacks indefinitely. That would just increase it. Alright, so we go from 48 to 77. Alright. Ouch. I didn't even see what that was. Ah, Spirit Invoker. Enables all around it. I'm gonna drop that there. Those are the ones I need. Alright, we got an anomaly here, so I'm just going to real quick flood my field with many of the explosives as I can. Basically stun lock everything inside that building. Oops. Didn't mean to double tap. I don't think I can actually stun the big bad. Wait, no, you can. Cool. Every time I stun them, they start taking a little bit of burn damage. Almost got it. Deal with that one. There we go. Yeah, I did so much stun to that guy. He was just basically permanently stun locked. Alright, I got a decryptor, some health, and credits. Infinite ammo. Provides infinite ammo for a short duration. Ice shot could potentially freeze them. Demolition core. I'm gonna go with the ice shot. Yeah, I think the ammo is better. But I will actually. temporarily. Okay. I wanted to... Yeah, so I have to go like that. I'll leave that there. No. I'll go like that for now. That gives me 3 ups on this. So now I have 123 bullets per magazine. Alright, and I deal less damage. I can manage that.
Failure is but success. Though in recalibration, each failure contributes to the data lattice, refining you into a more efficient operative. Persistence is man.
Yeah, we're gonna go for an extra challenge, the obelisk, and the fight. I currently just deal less damage. Deal less damage. So what do you do? No access to ability or grenades. Well, I can deal with that. Corner Resonator enables all corner slots, also adds additional executions for them. Interesting. And Impact Protocol. Alright. Well, we'll just stack that there. Let's see what the obelisk does. Could double my credits or halve them. Yeah, screw it. Oh boy, I got halved. I have no grenades. And I do less damage. But I have plenty of ammo now. Yeah, I am basically relying on random objects to get me through this. Ouch. The only thing I got going for me is I have lots of ammo. There we go, got health. mods still work, so I can drop buildings on them. That guy. Got him. Oh boy. Excellent. That puts more health on the field for me. Got that one. Something. Nope. Yeah, I'm doing such piddly amounts of damage. There we go. Trying to just drop the building on them. Got another one down. Whoa. I'm keeping just ahead of all of this death. Didn't hit that shot right. Damn it. I got just a sliver of health left. There we go. I think this is the last. I got a couple more. Excellent. I'm crawling back. 3 more enemies. Got him. That one's down. Got him. Whew. That got me 3 crates. Somewhere over there. 2 of which are rare. Alright, we'll start with the non-rare ones. Cost amp, credit rage, and wall ricochet. I'm gonna go with the cost amp. I don't get any additional effects, and I think I get additional effects for having stuff here. Counts as 2 modules there. Impact loader. Hitting an enemy with a thrown object will add ammo back into the magazine. Interesting. Or Digistruct. A gravity consumes 2 ammo per shot. Yeah. Burst fire, scatter net, or freezing cascade. Destruction will drop freezing bombs. Yeah. Okay. Not going to use that one there. Where's my freezing cascade? Right here. That increases the number of bombs and the radius that destruction drops. And I do a lot of destruction.
You'll figure it out soon enough. Your purpose here. It's for him to observe and learn from you. We're just cogs in his machine. Rats in a cage. Fuel for the ever-evolving algorithm. You'll become autonomous soon. At first, you'll fight it. 1 year in, you'll question if you'll ever get out. 5 years in, it just becomes normality. 10 years, you lose your sense of self. You just exist. That's why we have to escape. Don't end up like me. No one else should suffer this fate.
I'm just barely hanging on. There we go. That could have gone better. I am definitely low on health after that anomaly fight. Alright, up slot repeater, ×1 optic, or blast wave charge. Snag that. And shift that there. Yeah, like this. So that gets me 2 coming out of the 2 stacks of that. And I think I'm about to hit the boss with low health. Yep. Boss fight, but low health this time. Howdy, Chicky. Welcome to the stream, and hope you're having a good time. Alright. Low health on this boss. Luckily, if I break the white pillars and stun him, I can get some health. Takes like 5 of these. Ouch. Nope. He jumped right in front of me before I could get the health. But at least I got some Voidium.
Another run, another shot at not getting turned into red mist. Fingers crossed, champ.
Howdy, Dragon Fairy. Welcome to the stream. Alright. We're going to decrypt that. And then a couple upgrades here. I think I'm going to max these 2 out before I continue with any of these other ones. Scavenger might also be a good idea to pick up, but that will just get me more Voidium every run. And I need 10 to research this. Alright. Let's go for another run. Get one last run in for the night.
Subject 1473. Initiating testing protocol. Observation start.
Alright, 1x, simple red dot, 2x. Automatically putting that on. Alright, so I got a bunch of the spear spewing guys. Kind of want to get them first if I can. him. Oh, whoops. I almost walked off the edge of the world. Okay. He was apparently the last one. Cool. Ooh, credit boxes. Snag those. Collision burst. Burst of copies when it collides with a surface. Revved up or ice wave charge. Interesting. This really reduces my fire rate. I think I will do this so that way when my bullets hit something, they do some extra damage. You know what? We're gonna try this guy nice and early. Let's do a nice little gamble.
Informational broadcast. The average biological human mainframe expends 1/3 of their existence into sleep. To eliminate this inefficiency,
Alright. Reduces a random weapon module, but will damage you slightly.
now, perpetual testing is achieved.
Proximity amp. Plus 50% damage at close range. Damage tapers off linearly. Alright. Let's see. There we go. All right. Okay, so I gotta take this guy. Up into that thing. There we go. I gotta be closer to it. Okay. Excellent. I got 2 loot containers out of that and lost a lot of health. Up slot repeater and voidium. Missile strike, digistruct, or inertial breach. Increased weapon damage, but also increases the recoil. Alright. We're gonna drop the repeater on that one. I think that's my best bet. Unless... Yeah, no, we'll do that. We'll increase the number of duplicates. Go for a challenge.
Noted. The program has nullified all impact damage variables. Subjects will now experience zero harm when jumping on high buildings.
Enemies release a pool of projectiles upon death and leave a freezing pool. Alright. I've got permafrost now. Don't... Alright, there's an explosives crate. Damn it, I got one of those beam guys and they're gonna kill me. Ouch. I just gotta kill him, or stun him, kill him, and leave the area. Circle around to get the health. That one. Ouch. Nope. I got frozen. Oh boy. Alright, I got one enemy left, I think. There we go. Now I just gotta get out of the way of the bullets. Perfect. That could have gone better, but I survived. Now then, I did see somewhere over here some money crates. And yes, there was also a Voidium one. Alright. See what's in the rare chest first. Charge shots. Another proxy amp. Or elemental amp. Increase all of the elemental stuff I do. Chance to freeze enemies. Ice Piercer increases damage to frozen targets. Freezing Cascade. Break a lot of stuff, so I might as well make bombs fly out. 2x optic and down slot repeater mini. Shift that there. That there. Need some expanders. Alright. Challenging fight with a challenge added onto it. Nope. I get that after this. Yeah. The cascade is amazing. There we go. Got another decryptor, some Voidium, and ammo. Nurse Breach. Probably gonna take Ice Shot just because I've got one that powers up all of the elemental I do. And yeah, I'm just doing mostly ice stuff. Alright, how difficult am I going to make things for the next fight? Unable to pick up health or ammo.
Initiating dialogue with hostile
Alright.
entities is non-viable. Program entities are synthetic algorithms encoded with a singular purpose to execute harm. Conversing with program entities will lead to certain decimation.
Do I get a shop? No. No, let's head this way. Go do a challenge. Got plenty of credits now. Ammo and Voidium. Alright. Go do the dice. And I could really use a shop. Alright. Plenty of Voidium. What do you get me? Corrupted. Sets projectile ammo to 0 in exchange for 1 corrupted module. 360 no scope .gif. Mom, get the camera. Alright, next projectiles damage greatly increases after performing an aerial 360. Alright. So I have to land the shot after I do a 360 to get the extra damage. I've entered an anomaly area. Nope. Did not successfully do that. Hey, I managed to land that one somehow. Him. And he got me from around the corner.
You respawn, I get dragged along. I watch you die. Isn't this a great partnership we've got?
Alright. Decoder will pop scavenger. Credits, Vodium, health, modules. Alright. I'm gonna upgrade that again. Can't do that. Oh, wait. Research that module. I gotta clear 7 areas to research that. Got it. Up the number of explosives in the containers. But I think I shall call it a night here. So I thank you all for coming. I hope you had a good time. If you did, I will be live again on Wednesday next week at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing some more Voidbreaker here. Otherwise, you can follow the links below. The YouTube link will take you to my YouTube, which is a archive of my old stuff, or you can follow the Twitter link to my Twitter, where I occasionally post. Otherwise, you all have a good night.